What would you do if you suddenly realized you had $500 extra per month left over after all of your bills were paid? Would you build an emergency fund? Would you pay off debt? Would you go shopping? Would you blow it? You need to know the answer to that question ahead of time. When I work with a client, the first thing that I have them do is sit down and audit their expenses. So sit down and write down everything that they pay for, go through bank statements and see where their money's been going. And 9 times out of 10, they find a lot of extra money that they didn't even know was there because they haven't been paying attention. Now, the problem is if you do this and you go through and you do find extra money and you don't have a plan for it, it's just going to get lost in the wind like it has been doing because you haven't been paying attention. It's been flying out of your bank account on things like TikTok Shop, DoorDash, Amazon, random stops at the gas station, etc. In order to take control of your money and make it do what you want it to do, you need to understand where you're trying to go and the next steps to take you there. Once you find that extra money, here's what you should do with it. If you have no savings currently, you need to open a high yield savings account and aim for your first $1,000 in your high yield savings account. If you need help finding high yield savings accounts, go to the link at the top of my page and I have a comparison in there for you. If you already have some savings, but then you also have debt, go ahead and start a debt snowball or avalanche plan immediately and start paying extra on it. You are going to be very surprised at what can happen when you start putting extra money towards your debt. I do have debt calculators in my bio as well. If you already have 3 to 6 months worth of savings and you have no debt, you need to start investing ASAP. That means you need to open an account at a brokerage like Fidelity or Vanguard, and a Roth IRA or a taxable brokerage account is good. Get in there and start making investments such as S&P 500 index funds. That's a good place to start. You need to understand that success and financial security does not happen on accident. It happens intentionally, and you can get there no matter what your current situation is. There are proven steps to this method to be intentional with your money and to get the fastest results. It's basically a shortcut, and I have a free masterclass at the top of my page to teach you the steps and give you action steps you can start taking today to make progress with your money. Just start somewhere, friend, and you're going to be really glad you did. You got this.